It is estimated that 1 in 8 women will develop invasive breast cancer in their lifetime, and that means if you don't already know someone with the disease, there's a good chance that you will. And here at KITV, it hit close to home when our anchor Pamela Young was diagnosed 5 years ago, and she's here to share her story as a survivor. First of all, good morning, Pamela. Good to have you with us this morning.
I like your tie.
Thank you very much. Pink as for Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Sure.
Pamela, tell me, what was the challenge as you were going through that journey?
I think anytime anyone is diagnosed with cancer, any kind of cancer, it hits you. For me, I didn't have a family history. I was in very good health. There were no signs. And so it was traumatic, as it is for everyone. You have a lot of questions. You have a lot of fear. And that's why organizations like the Susan G. Komen Race for the Cure are so helpful. And also my physicians were terrific in giving me the information that I needed. And I think that's the first step. You need to get the information on your situation, because everyone's situation is different. And once a treatment plan was organized, then you just have to bite the bullet and go through it.
We talked to some of the people from the Susan G. Komen Foundation in the last hour, and they were telling us that some of the women there who get treatment don't have the insurance, or they don't have the ability to pay for cancer treatment. What would you say to some of those women out there who do need that help these days?
Well, possibly starting today with Obamacare. I'm not sure how that includes breast cancer treatment, but the first thing I think is go to an organization like Susan G. Komen, find out what the options are. Because breast cancer, it's a major disease, and I don't think there are too many insurers who can turn away anyone.
And lastly, we here at KITV, we support that race. Are you going to be running in that race on Sunday?
I won't be running in it. I'm going to be there at the stands because, as you know, I have to work that day.
Oh, that's right. As the weekend anchor, that's right.
So that's going to be an 18-hour day. But yes, I will be there at the finish line. And one of these days when I'm not working on the weekends, yeah, I definitely will run it.
And tell me a little bit about the support that you received from your colleagues, from your friends, during the journey and during that struggle with breast cancer.
I think everyone needs family. And this is Lydia, our receptionist, who also had cancer the same time that I did. And she was a great support. While I was having radiation downstairs at Queens, she was having chemo upstairs. We just celebrated our 5-year landmark, so we are cancer-free. Everyone at work was just so supportive in rescheduling us, in making sure that we were not too tired, that we had everything that we needed. Of course, family, I love to come to the Komen race every year because there were other survivors and other patients there. And you can say things to patients that you can't say to your family because you don't want to distress your family or friends. So when you're talking to another patient, you can let it all hang out because that person is going through exactly the same thing.
Well, Pamela, we want to thank you for joining us here this morning, sharing your story. And we're glad that you're here with us here today. Well, thank you very much.
Sure.
Still ahead, we'll have a recap of the day's top stories. You're watching KITV4 Morning News. We'll be right back after this. It is 6:49.